How's everybody doing today? I don't know if you guys can see that all the way down there, but the beach is down there. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm gonna go through some costume jewelry. I bought this box for 10. I think I bought this box for 10 also. So I got a little piece of paper right here. I'll put all the stuff that I pull out that I think's worth keeping. These were the shells we found at the beach. There isn't very many shells, surprisingly. Last year we found a ton more, but we'll go back out later today. I bought this. This is the jar from Columbus. I was going to put shells in it, but then I decided I think I'm going to put all the skeleton keys. Probably would be a cooler look. But we'll see what we have in the two boxes. Pick out the garbage. I'm not sure what these are. It just looks like cut glass. I know when I bought this there was a bunch of gold filled in this one, so kind of want to. That actually might be a silver spoon. Yeah, it is. Has a little lion right there, the mark. So might be a bunch of silver and stuff in this box. I had this in my car for a while. I definitely find yeah, no, it's definitely silver. I find a lot of silver and silver jewelry when I do go through boxes like this. This is kind of cool. Has this nice clip. It'd probably be for a pocket watch, but when I used to sell jewelry at the flea market, everything with these big clips always sold really fast. I'm trying to put away a lot of silver plate and gold filled to do some recovery on. I've been looking. This one looks like it's silver. Been looking online how to. Yeah, it's a silver bracelet. So that's 2 pieces of silver. That's probably a silver bracelet too then, or necklace. Yep, it's marked right there, 925. Oh wow, there's a lot of silver in this box. There's one more piece. So that's probably an ounce right there, and the spoon's probably 3/4 of an ounce. Really don't know if I'll find much more of that. Nice rhinestone button. This guy looks like he's Mark Sterling also. The little you can't tell who that is. Looks like St. Thomas. But put that in with the silver. I don't know, if it keeps on going like this, I'll have a good baggie of silver. I was hoping for a good baggie of gold plate when I started today with these. I knew the pink box had a bunch of stuff to go through. I was just waiting for a day where I was not at a market or something to go through it. Vacation's been pretty nice. I just went fishing with Tall Dan. He seems to be having fun with his YouTube channel. Definitely does a lot of different things. Like that sword. I'm gonna put that aside. I don't think it's sterling. I just think it's silver plate, but it's kind of cool looking. He's been fairly busy recently with all of his adventures that I haven't seen much of him. But I don't know. Hopefully he shows back around. It's a Rutgers football pin from 1964. That's pretty cool. Might be gold filled, but it's still cool. I don't think I've ever had one of those. This is an ivory flower, but the chain itself looks like it might be gold filled. No, it's not. It'd be like a real low grade gold plate. I haven't ever really took all the gold plated jewelry and tried to do the reverse electroplate on that. I do save up my gold filled and the other gold plate. I tend to send it to the refinery, but I don't know, I was watching a couple videos on vacation that made me kind of want to try it. It just, the acids seem to be pretty harsh, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can really get messed up with them. This one has a nice piece of gold plating on it. I'll put that in my little pile to send to the refinery. But I believe I'm going to try to do a bunch of the silver plate that I've been getting with the reverse electrolysis with salt water. So we'll see how that works. It says silver. It's a little silver sterling clasp with a bunch of little pearls, seed pearls. So I'm gonna, since it has the gold plating, I'll put it with my my gold plate. I tend to average, let's see, for every 10 pounds of gold plate, I probably average like $1,500 at the smelter. And that's with all their fees for doing it and everything. So it's always been something I've put away for the last however many years. Probably been doing it for 10 years now. I sell my gold when I get it, so that way I have money to go buy more stuff. There's a couple nice old things in here. This right here is an old piece of gold filled. It's pretty well worn. There's not too much gold left on it, but it was probably for a pocket watch fob. I'll use my pliers later and take it off of the hook there. Started a little religious lot. I think I saw a couple other pieces. Nice gold filled ring. Starting to get a nice little pile. When I bought this lot, I did see a bunch of gold filled. Here's nice little pearls, but I don't know how I would sell those. They look like they're real, but they're just so small. I'm sure they're worth a couple dollars each or $1 each. But It's actually a nice piece of turquoise. I might save that for a replacement stone. I'm pretty sure that it's not silver, but that is US turquoise. So I always have fun going through these lots just because you do never know what you're going to get. I think I might save that little, it's probably glass, but might be good for repair. Here's a silver earring. So, still doing pretty good with the silver that I found. I'm just hoping to find like one piece of gold to be tested, or a bit more gold filled. This earring looks promising. I always seem to do pretty good with white gold in a pile like this that somebody's already gone through. But no marks or silver. I'm going to put it with my gold plate pile though, just because of how shiny that is. I like to test all that to see if it's magnetic. Here's a gold-filled baby bracelet that will it's probably 70 years old. That's a nice I think it's sterling. Let's see, what's it say? Nope, Kremets. But the stones are perfect for replacement stones. I guess we'll put all the stone stuff that I could use right there. Same with these blues. See how they're prong set? So you could easily take them out for repair. Be nice if there was another one of those cufflinks. Another piece of gold filled, but look how nice that it's like a cuff. There's like a Greek head in there. I'd be excited if there was another one of those. A long while ago, I used to do really well with buying knots of jewelry and pulling out like the gold and the gold filled. See this right here? It has a nice nice color to it. My guess is it is gold filled. It's like a really tight knot to it. I'm trying to find the other part of that. Might need my other hand. Let's see. Hopefully it's got a clasp or something where we can see that it's really long. This guy here is gold filled too, this bigger one, but we'll do this one first. losing it. Once you untangle a lot of the earrings, like this is a really nice cinnabar earring. Put that over. Things tend to untangle in the pile pretty fast. Here's a sterling ring. It's marked, I think it's marked 800, but I can't quite read it. It's right. It is stamped. It's that or 925, I can't tell. But I'm going to put it with the silver. I bought this pink box at Columbus, and I bought the other box that I'm about to go do in at Lambertville. It has been a while since I bought the pink box. Tomorrow I have, I believe I have one house call. I'm going to go try to find some good treasures at Columbus. We have I was talking to the guy who buys all the silver plate, George, and I was going to pick up hopefully 100 pounds of silver plate off of him too, but we'll see. Might be a good collection or something we can pick up. I can't. This one's taking forever. I don't know why. Little guitar charm and a piano. Definitely a good knot. So fishing today, me and Tall Dan actually didn't catch anything. My girl did, and her mother did, but just the way it works sometimes with fishing. Kind of like sometimes how it works at the flea market. You'll go and you'll get all excited about getting there nice and early, and you end up finding not too much.
You and Dan caught a buzz.
We didn't drink that. We did not drink that much.
You had a buzz.
Well, we drank enough, but all right. Let's see. So that was stuck on this pin, the gold-filled necklace. I know it's kind of hard to follow. So she's gonna blame that on why I didn't catch fish, but nah. Some pieces stuck in this knot. It's got to be I don't know, 25-inch long necklace. think I'll get this other piece of gold filled out before I get the one I'm working on out. So I have two pieces of gold filled that I'm working on. This wide one and this skinny one. But I was hoping that the skinny one had a clasp to it, so I could see. Could be a 10-carat necklace, but I don't. The more I'm playing with it, it's feeling like it's gold filled. Now, gold filled tends to be a percentage of gold when gold plate doesn't have to be. I think that's the difference. I'm sure some of the people who watch might know a little bit better and can leave an example of why gold filled is called gold filled, and I definitely will read it. But I think by law, gold filled has to have a certain percent of gold in it to be called gold filled. When gold plate could be, microns, or I'm sure gold filled's microns thick too, but you don't even have to have a percent in a gold plated piece. Alright, I'm starting to get all mixed up with this. Another one of those little watch fob holders. Got a pair of those. I am kind of excited to get back into the swing of things of going to my local markets. Definitely it's definitely been nice though, going to the beach. I'm gonna stick this necklace here into my gold plate recovery box. These don't have very much gold at all. Like this gold filled bracelet probably has twice the amount of gold as this gold the gold electroplate necklace. So filled, just if you get I think we used to send 10 pounds in of gold filled, and we could end up with almost $3,000 to $4,000. Sterling earring. I can see why they gave up on this. It is a pain trying to pull out the different pieces on this one. Just take a look, see if there's anything else small. This is a really nice cuff link. Put that in my gold plate pile. Snake earring. He's kind of cool. Another gold filled earring. more charm. This one isn't sterling, but it is marked right there. I'll put that with, so I have two religious charms out of this box. First piece of, it says, I can't read it, it says 10 something. Might actually be 10 carat. This actually looks like it could be gold. I'll have to put that in the pile to be tested. But I'll stick it with my gold plate right now. And this one says 1/10 12 carat, so that's gold filled also. This would be like a little clasp for holding up suspenders or something. Another little charm, Mary on it. No clue what that is, but it looks like a key. It says Phil and Son. I don't know. I'm gonna stick it in my jar for my first key. Definitely gonna take a while to fill that up. Another piece of sterling chain. See, I know you can pull a bunch of gold off of these plated earrings too, but I haven't been putting them aside recently. Here's a little hair tie. This would actually be like twisted into your hair, but that's probably gold filled. These can be gold, but I see a little brass ring around them, or around the edge here. Definitely doing way better than I thought I would on this. Here's some more rhinestones I could use for replacements. See how they're all prong set for repairing. Another one of those earrings. This guy right here is sterling. This is a little sterling pendant with mother of pearl. Stick that over there, even though it's I feel pretty lucky if I find a piece of gold. Checking the post on this because it is it's all the same color and they tend to be marked, but I'll put that in the gold recovery pile. Silver plated cross. Almost have enough to make a religious lot. I normally like to put 10 or 12 things when I make a religious lot to sell on eBay, but they do sell fairly well. I do like this. It's like a Chrysler logo. Let's see what it says. Can't read it. Something Cadillac, New Brunswick. Angel Motors or something. bronze set rhinestones. I have a lot of these, so I probably won't save that. I'll sort through this one more time going this way, see if there's anything that I missed. Hopefully we find a little bit more gold plate. But I would say this is probably $20 in gold recovery right here. And there's probably another $25 just in silver right there. I didn't really make a good lot of anything. So, but you have to remember the parts and pieces are worth money for people to make art with or use in their jewelry making projects. I just like to, I kind of just put all the plate in one pile, and I'll either sell or trade my silver. At least how it's been working. That one looks like it was plate. There's too much silver polish and stuff on it. Looks like all the plating's off of it. Little ladybug. It's kind of cute. Might give that to somebody. I forgot about the Records football pin. Another nice little single cuff link. Well, I think that's about it in this box. I'm gonna take that gold-filled necklace out of here. I just thought I saw the clasp itself. All right, I'm gonna work on that. Give me 1 second. So, while I was playing with this, I found this necklace here, and it feels like it. Oh wait, right here's another piece of silver. Sterling. But this guy feels like it's a piece of gold filled. It's got a, looks like it has a sterling clasp or something like that, but my guess is this is a good 2-ounce piece of gold filled. Definitely a good winner. So that there is worth what I paid on all the jewelry. My guess, I can get $40 in scrap on that on this necklace. But still haven't gotten my little necklace done. I just saw that and I figured I would point it out for you guys. Definitely a winner. It's easy to miss the big things. Every once in a while you'll find something pretty amazing in a knot, and the people always seem to look at the small stuff and miss the big ones that are right in front of you. So, alright, I'm gonna get that other necklace undone. This gold filled, I guess it's an old watch chain. You can see that the clasp that would have held the watch is broke, but there's still enough gold on there to put it in the recovery. And I did uncover this, or untangled the I can't believe how long this is. This is probably over an ounce, and it's probably I don't know, 40 inches long. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got two soldered ends, and I have a magnet here. Here, I'll show you. Let's find a piece of magnetic stuff, but it's not magnetic. Most gold filled tends to be silver. At least when I send it to be refined, I always pay to get the. See, here's a clothespin. Watch and see how that picks it up. I'll probably put all these little clasps in my gold plate pile, though. They tend to have decent, and they're not magnetic, just but the non-magnetic gold plate tends to have better gold recovery than the magnetic gold plate. I don't think there's too much else in here. This one says Anson. Probably has a decent plating on it, but it's not gold filled. I'll put it in the pile. I think that's about it that I'm going to pull out of this box of parts and pieces. I still have this other box of jewelry I just got at Lambertville for $10, but it is starting to get dark, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish this whole thing. Might only be able to get through half of it. I wonder what's in here. Something. New Jersey, 25 years. Oh, piece of sterling. Probably weighs the same as a nickel. It's kind of a fun piece of stone. I'll put that with my shells, actually. Somebody must have had that wire wrapped or something. I haven't been putting the single cufflinks in a box recently. I think I might actually start doing that again. I used to be able to sell all those fairly well. This earring's marked 925. It's rhinestone. Oh, I like that figural cufflink, so I'll put that aside too. This one's sterling and enamel. Definitely a lot of stuff in these boxes. So I got a pair of those sterling earrings in rhinestone. So that's pretty good. I think those are sellable after they deduct for the stone or whatever. When you sell them, you wouldn't get that much if you scrapped them. These look like just green earrings, clip-on earrings. Almost look like what did I want to say? Almost looked like it was buttons. Here's a sterling cufflink marked right there. It's actually 835. So it's not actually sterling, it's more that would be great if I had another one of those though. I know a lot of the early modernist stuff is signed 835. That's a great bead. Look how big it is. I think it's like a lucite bead, but it's just huge. I'll put that one aside also. Pink earrings. cufflink. And definitely starting to darken up here. I don't know, I feel like I'm right here, so this is one of those microwave magnets that whoever had this pile before, they were testing for to see, you know, if it stuck to the pile. It wasn't silver. But see, what you do is when you stick it into a pile like this, you tangle up the silver. If you stick it into a big pile that's not all separated, so the small pieces will get away. But that's a good magnet. I could always use that. Been blowing steady here all morning and all afternoon, so it's kept it nice and cool. That has a decent gold plate on it, so it's made by Kremitz. I'll stick that in my plate pile. But here's a silver earring, so I'll stick that with silver. Probably close to 2.5 ounces of sterling now out of these 2 boxes, and I'm at about 4 ounces of marked gold filled, and probably another 1.5 ounces of gold plate. So definitely a lucky day. Little earrings. What I'm looking for is this other cufflink. If I find that, then I'm gonna be tickled pink. I don't know if it's in here though. Like this mummy. He's actually marked sterling 925. PAG is what's next to him, but he's a fun little pendant. Remember when I bought this box for $10, I saw this in there, so that's kind of why I figured I'd look at the rest later. That probably, the mummy probably weighed close to 1/4 ounce. They're little buffalo nickel earrings. Those are kind of fun. And doesn't say anything on it. Another good cufflink. Put with the cufflink pile. Trying to think where that was. I think it's back here somewhere. Alright, I think I'm going to call it. It's getting too dark and a little bit hard to see. I'll finish this box later. But, oh, what's that say? No, this is probably just gold plated. It's not filled, but it would have a white gold plate on it normally. Put that with the gold plate. definitely having a good time, and I'll get to the flea market tomorrow. So thank you everybody for watching. If I find anything really good, I'll come back and show you, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just call it for today, and I'm gonna go watch the sunset at the beach. So that's actually pretty cool. Still have this box here to go through, but again, it's getting too dark. So thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. See everybody next video. Thank you. Peace. Boom, boom. These actually, my friend was scrapping a bunch that were marked 14 karat. If you ever see these little button, so they would go on your, to hold your shirt together. Haha. Who would have thought that? Right at the end, just when I was thinking I wasn't going to find any gold, just because I said goodbye. Right there, first piece of gold, 14K. Little screw back earring. Awesome. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's pretty lucky. Another one of those little button covers, but still, the 14 karat gold little earring. It's probably just a penny weight, but still 30-40 bucks. Awesome, awesome. And another one of those sterling New Jersey pins. Definitely great. All right, thank you. See everybody later.